Ooh, I've been seeing this name, Lazy Masquerade. Am I saying it right? I've been seeing this name in the comment section a lot lately. Now look, I know this new to my channel, right? I'm gonna let you know now. If you find my channel because you're a fan of Lazy Masquerade, hope I'm saying it right. I call cap. Don't come over here getting mad, doing that little crying. We don't do all that little crying over here. If I feel like something is fake, I feel like something is fake. If it's real, if I feel like it's real, I feel like it's real. Hey, let me light this candle, then we're gonna go get started. But no cap, y'all thought I was capping yesterday. I'm telling you, I got my phone right here ready. Because if it happened this time, I'm recording it, bro. I was sitting right here recording. We're about to start the video. I was sitting right here recording. And you know when the motion detector thing, when it detect your face, like trying to focus and shit, and boy, that mud is like right here. So I'm like, am I tripping? And then it did it again, and that's when I jumped up and turned this light on, and y'all thought I was capping, bro. That means somebody was probably right here like this watching me, because like just like that, because it was low. My bad. Let's start the video. Check out the original video. Link will be in the description below. But let's go. Man, you just come on with a whole demon. Best things happen in the dark. What kind of quote is that?
You'd be forgiven for thinking this photo was nothing more than an example of bad driving. Just a picture of a car reversed into a boarded up old house.
Oh damn, they can't drive.
Indeed, there's nothing overtly creepy about it. When you hear the backstory to this image, however, I think you'll change your mind. In 2004, Brianna Maitland, a 17-year-old from Montgomery, Vermont, went missing. She hasn't been seen or heard from since. This was her car, a pale green, four-door 1985 Oldsmobile sedan. It was found like this in the middle of the night, with its headlights on full blast, partially inside the old Dutch-burn house, an abandoned barn. There was no trace of Brianna anywhere. Her driver's license was still in the vehicle, along with 2 uncashed paychecks on the front seat.
Oh hell no! Ain't nobody either somebody trying to rob you and get the money, or you would have spent the money. Look, bro. You know how people treat money. The fact that those uncashed checks were there, that lets you know it was legit somebody out for the kill. That was it. I ain't gonna cap. Hey, bro, this dude kind of legit. His voice, this seemed legit like the news. This is like hella creepy so far.
License was still in the vehicle, along with 2 uncashed paychecks on the front seat. She had also left behind all her clothes, her ATM card, her migraine medicine, makeup and contact lenses. Some of her belongings were strewn on the ground in front of the vehicle, suggesting that she had either left in a hurry or had been forcefully removed.
Like she was trying to grab. Oh!
This picture was taken about 1 mile away from where she worked, the Black Lantern Inn. She had a shift that fateful night. According to her co-workers, she got into her car around 11:20 p.m.
I just remember, bro, this is Unsolved. This shit about to be so creepy.
According to her co-workers, she got into her car around 11:20 p.m. and drove off into the night. Nobody else left with her.
What the?
The trooper who came across Brianna's car assumed an intoxicated driver had crashed their vehicle and abandoned it. Since nobody lived in the house in the picture, it wasn't treated as a big deal. Brianna lived by herself, so nobody even realized she was missing for several days.
Damn!
Her mother didn't learn about her abandoned car until 5 days after her disappearance.
What the
When she was finally clued in, she filed a missing persons report immediately. Needless to say, after a short investigation, the police started to suspect foul play. They believed that Brianna was likely taken by more than one individual. Whether she was ambushed while still in her vehicle, or whether the whole scene in this picture was staged by the perpetrators to make it look like an accident, remains.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap, and that's what I was thinking. bro, it looks staged because I'm all right. This is what I'm picturing. Let's say this, just her in her car, nobody in the car, somebody chasing her. She trying to get away, boom, boom. She maybe spin out, end up over there. If that was the case, and then they try to grab her and get her out of, get out of the car, why would some of her stuff be in front of the car? Because if she tried to grab, it wouldn't make sense for. If she was trying to grab some things, wouldn't it be like on the side of the car? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I'm just, man. This just kind of hit me. My bad, bro. I forgot this is Unsolved.
Whether the whole scene in this picture was staged by the perpetrators to make it look like an accident remains unknown. Many people have also linked Brianna's disappearance to another case, that of Maura Murray, a college student who vanished 90 miles away only 1 month prior. Okay, let's thicken the plot a little.
Oh shit.
On the day of her disappearance, Brianna had been out shopping with her mother, Kelly. While the pair were in a store, something caught Brianna's eye outside. She told Kelly that she'd be right back. Brianna didn't return to the store. Instead, her mother met her outside in the parking lot. According to Kelly, Brianna was clearly shaken, unnerved and agitated.
What happened?
She told her mum that she needed to go home and prepare for her shift at the Black Lantern. That was the last time Brianna's mother saw her daughter. To this day, she has no idea what happened outside.
God, something happened, bro. Cause she said she was shaking. What if she did some shit like somebody probably was like, I'm gonna hurt you and your family if X, Y, Z. I don't know. That's probably why she was shaking and didn't want to tell her mama nothing. Because if it was something like that, you want to protect your family, you don't. It's one of those situations. The less you know, the better. Shout out to Tame Impala. This creepy.
To this day, she has no idea what happened outside that store that distressed her daughter.
Man, I'm requesting cameras.
In the weeks following Brianna's vanishing, the police received an anonymous tip-off. They were told that Brianna was being held against her will in a rented house only 10 miles outside of Montgomery. The house was raided. It was occupied by 2 crack dealers, and there were plenty of narcotics strewn around the building. What there wasn't, however, was any trace of Brianna.
Yup.
When the cops interviewed her close friends, they confessed that Brianna had recently experimented with illicit substances, so it's possible the tip was legit. The police also received an anonymous letter.
So I take it, is it illicit substances? What is that? Was she on like? I don't know. Was she on that Scarface? I don't know. Is that what he mean? What he mean?
So it's possible the tip was legit. The police also received an anonymous letter saying that Brianna had been dismembered and fed to pigs.
What?
These claims have never been corroborated. Brianna's parents received numerous phone calls from an unknown person. The person would sometimes tell them that their daughter was tied to a tree in the woods.
Oh my gosh.
Other times they'd tell them that she'd been left at the bottom of a lake.
That's some bull, dog.
As of right now, nobody knows what happened to Brianna.
Not only as a parent you have no closure, but you're getting teased about this. That's hella bull. Trying to stop cussing, y'all use better words, nigga.
As of right now, nobody knows what happened to Brianna. All we have is this unsettling photo, though we still don't know if she had crashed the car in some frantic effort to escape,
that looks set up
or
to me.
if this whole scene had just been constructed by her captors. In 2006, a woman closely resembling Brianna was caught on CCTV at a casino poker table in New Jersey.
What?
All efforts to track down this woman have failed.
Nigga, damn!
11 months ago, Reddit user Maverick made a post on our unexplained photos. His friend had recently purchased a camera with a motion detector that was linked to his phone. When the pair went off to the pub one evening, Maverick's friend left his camera in charge in his bedroom.
I'm flying, cuz. I told that nigga burn that shit down. You know what's scary though, bro? Every time I buy a camera, I would never buy a camera or like an SD card, anything like that, a memory card, whatever, and never wipe it. I don't want to be nosy. Nope, I don't want to know what's in there. Fully do the restore as soon as it's out the box. I want to make sure it's more fully new. I don't want it, man. There's no way I can find the camera. I just want to look at it. I don't think I'd delete it. I want to probably just give it like to the cops or somebody who could use it, wherever. I don't know. Because maybe some answers on that mug. But me, shit, look. I don't see nothing. I'm blind as fuck.
When the pair went off to the pub,
I ain't see shit.
Maverick's friend left his camera on charge in his bedroom. While they were out, his phone sent him a notification that motion had been detected back at his house.
Oh.
It then sent him this image.
Nigga, f that. No fucking way. This shit can't be real.
Some people have speculated that it could be a homeless person.
Man.
Others have suggested it was likely an intruder hoping to hurt somebody.
Yeah, and you just happen to not be there.
Maverick stated that his friend lives in the middle of nowhere and has an Alsatian that would have attacked an intruder. Nothing was taken from the house, and the camera didn't pick up any further movement. This has led a few people to think that the figure is some sort of paranormal entity.
I don't know, bruh.
Then again, if a person simply walked into the room and then left quickly, the device wouldn't have tracked his movements
I can
further
take
anyway.
both sides, bro. I can believe both sides, bro. Goofy. I can believe that's something paranormal, because, dude, that look like Spinal from Killer Instinct. But it legit could be a homeless person, somebody like he said, you live in the middle of nowhere. It could have been somebody broken, and like they're standing over a bed or a couch, meaning, boy, they was looking for trouble. I'm just saying. Where y'all be finding these channels at, bro? I ain't gonna lie, this Lazy Masquerade, this shit, hey, I ain't gonna lie. And I don't feel like I can call it cap. This, for one, the first story we know is real. That was a legit story. This one, I can't call it cap. Like I said, I can believe both sides. Everything's a joke to you, always. Always.
Again, if a person simply walked into the room and then left quickly, the device wouldn't have tracked his movements further anyway. Not to mention, when looking at this enhanced image, the figure definitely appears physical.
Yep.
Regardless, the house was searched, and no intruders were found lurking in the nooks and crannies. Maverick's friend is just lucky he wasn't sleeping in bed when this unknown person wandered into his room. The question remains,
So what did he do after?
What did this mysterious figure want?
I'm sleeping with the 30 on me. I'm not playing with you. For one, I don't even know if I want to go back, because it's in the middle of nowhere. Them houses in the middle of nowhere are legit scary, bro. I ain't gonna do too much talking. I was waiting for you that time.
This is the last photo taken of Madison Jameson, who disappeared in 2009 along with her mother, Sherilyn, and her father, Bobby. The family had driven 30 miles from their home in Eufaula to Red Oak, Oklahoma. They were searching for a property to buy and were reported missing a few days later.
That is crazy.
After 3 days of searching for them, authorities came across their abandoned truck. It looked as if the Jamesons had left in a hurry. Inside the locked pickup were their car keys, GPS, and $32,000 in cash. The family dog, Maisie, was still inside the car as well, severely malnourished, but still alive. Also inside the vehicle were Bobby's and Sherilyn's cell phones. This picture of Madison was discovered on her father's phone. There was a huge mountain search effort to find the missing family, but there was no trace of them anywhere. Then, 4 years later, in 2013, a local hunter made a horrific discovery.
What?
He came across the skeletal remains of 3 people, laying side by side. It was the Jameson family. Their skeletons weren't intact and were in very bad condition. They were found a mere 3 miles from their abandoned truck. Due to the state of their remains, an autopsy was impossible. Their official COD is listed as unknown. So, what happened to them? There are a surprising number of theories. Their family remains convinced that the three of them were murdered.
Obviously, I think they were. It sounded like they legit went to go buy a house or something. Probably go look at the house. The money still been in the car is what's getting me, because that mean they didn't want to rob you. That sounds like a setup, dog. This is crazy,
Their
dog.
family remains convinced that the three of them were murdered. Sherilyn's mother, Connie, even claims that the family was slain by a religious cult.
What?
According to her, Sherilyn had been on the cult's hit list for a long time.
Ooh!
Bobby's cranium was found with an unexplained hole in it, which gives some credence to her theory. They also believe that this photo of Madison was taken by whoever took their lives. Some people think Madison's expression in the image is one of fear, of discomfort, but others think that she's just in the middle of saying something. As such, it's hard to know exactly what was happening at the moment this image was snapped. Madison's parents had been acting strangely in the months leading up to their disappearance. Both Bobby and Sherilyn had become extremely thin and emaciated.
So were they working with this code? To do... What the f*** is going on, yo? I'm about to turn this off. What happened to the ghost video so we can laugh and call a cat? Jordan took me to the dark web. I ain't gonna cap. Now Conspiracy Charlie getting ready to come out a bit. I ain't gonna cap. Conspiracy Charlie coming out a bit. I ain't gonna blame them, cause they're parents. Maybe some issues just went south. I don't know, so I'm not gonna blame them. But I'm worried. Like what was going on with y'all acting a little strange? Why y'all getting so thin? Like what's going on here, guys? Okay.
Madison's parents had been acting strangely in the months leading up to their disappearance. Both Bobby and Sherilyn had become extremely thin and emaciated. On the day before they disappeared, they were caught on CCTV loading up their car in a trance-like state, shuffling around like zombies.
Oh my gosh.
They had also become intensely paranoid. Sherilyn had told her friends that she'd been experiencing ghostly visions and hauntings, and Bobby had confessed to a priest that he had been reading a satanic Bible and that he wanted some special bullets to do battle with evil spirits. When they took all of this into consideration, the authorities first put this down to the two becoming hooked on meth, a substance that's often made in the rural area the family disappeared in. However, no trace of any illegal substance was found in their home.
Oh my gosh.
Some people have put the Jamesons' weird behavior down to the fact that they were experimenting with witchcraft.
Just too much.
In a way, that kind of links us back to the possibility of cult involvement.
Don't send me another Lazy Masquerade video. This is hard. Y'all, if you two was a game, y'all have put my difficulty on hard. I can't do this. Cosplay with the cults, Satan, witches. You about to say werewolves next? Gotta be careful, man.
Weird behavior down to the fact that they were experimenting with witchcraft. In a way, that kind of links us back to the possibility of cult involvement. On top of all these theories, both of Madison's parents suffered with depression. A long, hateful letter from Sherilyn to Bobby was even found in their abandoned truck, though, according to Sherilyn's mother, this was common practice. What wasn't found in the truck was Sherilyn's handgun. Is it possible that she had had enough of life and decided to take her family with her? Was Bobby in on the whole thing too?
Man.
If that's the case, why would they have bothered to take their dog with them?
True.
Why would they have taken enough money for a deposit on a property? Was the money even in...
Let's say if that scenario is true, what if it was like you said, it's about depression? Usually when people about depression, they're usually like the nicest people you meet, real talk. A lot of people about it. It's like when you see those memes, where it's like what we see on the outside of them, like basically laughing, entertaining us, giving us a good time. So basically, I said to say this: what if that's let's say if this scenario is true, and it was just depression just took over. What if it was like, you know what, we got all this money anyway. We told them we was gonna buy the house. We not. Let's just bless them. I'm about to end it. Hey, let's bless someone. Because I kid you not, bro. A lot of people who deal with depression are usually so, you can't tell. You cannot tell, man. They laugh and have a good time. But it's when they get home and they take that mask off, and that's the scary part. Cause you gotta talk to people, man. Talk to people. I'm just saying, if the scenario is true, what if that's what they did? I can see that being a thing. But hey, we don't know what's going on here.
Why would they have taken enough money for a deposit on a property? Was the money even intended for a plot of land in the first place? And if they were actually slain, why would the perpetrator place Bobby's phone back inside the pickup and not take the $32K on the front seat?
That's what I was thinking.
The exact cause of the Jameson family's untimely fate remains a mystery.
Man.
But this photograph at least gives us a glimpse into Madison's final moments and makes the case all the more real and harrowing. You may have seen this one before, but I think it's creepy enough to warrant a place in this video. In 2014, a foreman took a camera aboard an old frigate that was dry docked. The ship was being dismantled, and he was tasked with taking pictures of the work areas. He took hundreds of photos and sent them all to his boss. Looking through all the images, the boss came across one in particular that caught his attention. He sent the image back to the foreman with a question. Who's the guy with the axe at the edge of the camera flash?
Fuck that!
This was the image.
Nigga!
When you enhance it, it becomes even more clear and disturbing.
I don't want to watch this! Y'all are fucking... Stop filming it, nigga! I don't watch this. I won't watch this. I can't call count. This shit sounds too real. I want to call count so bad. I just want to call count. I do. This shit. Oh my god, I can't do this. I don't get this. Boy, wait, I screamed while I turned to one of them reaction channels. That shit was scaring the hell out of me. Because, like, you got a good ass camera. Because he was like, let me enhance this shit for your ass. Like, you know, I was getting the first time, no. Like, I'm done, bro. When I say the hairs couldn't stand up no more, they was like, oh, cuz, stop. Nigga, stop enhancing. He like, I'm gonna kick this to AK for your ass, because you ain't a believer. Cause I believe. Stop. This is crazy, dog. This is crazy good, man. Oh my gosh. I'm stalling. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm stalling at this point. I don't even care. You can leave the video if you want. I don't care. I'm stalling. This shit got real quick. All right, God.
The foreman hadn't seen anybody else on board the frigate. It was supposed to be empty. The picture was taken deep in the ship, and it was extremely dark.
Not for you.
He was walking around with a torch to guide his way. When he took a photo, he'd turn off the torch, briefly leaving him in total darkness. Then, after he'd snapped his image with the flash on, he'd turn the torch back on and continue through the ship. This man had been lurking in the blackness the entire time.
What if he was just a homeless dude living down there?
Nobody who worked at the dock recognized the man in the picture.
Just trying to make myself feel better.
Since it was a military vessel, the boat was thoroughly searched. Nobody was found on board, and the security camera that was pointing at the ship's only exit didn't record anybody leaving either. To this day, nobody has any idea who the axe-wielding man in the image is, or what he was doing on the ship in the first place. Whatever the case, whenever I see this picture, it always gives me the chills.
I know, that's why I want you to change it. Damn.
Here's one for all you code
DBR.
breakers out there.
For you who?
Here's one for all you code breakers out there.
Oh shit.
On the subreddit,
Oh.
R Crimes, a picture was posted with a bizarre title. A seemingly random series of letters and characters.
What?
This was the accompanying
Oh my
picture.
gosh.
A little eerie to look at, sure, but without any context, nobody really knew what to make of it. That's where user
Like you
Callie
pointing, bro.
came in. Since the last 7 characters were just letters, he used a Caesarean shift of +13 to reveal a cryptic message. That's where A equals N, B equals O, and C equals P, etc. By ignoring the other characters and just decoding the letters, this message was revealed. John Baptiste Hermann, metadata correct. So what was this message supposed to mean? And how
My bad. If you don't know, when people say so, even if it's in movies and it's fake, whenever they do like cryptic stuff like that, or if it's like a chant or something, in my head, as long as I don't hear the full thing, then whatever it is can't come to me or attach to me. So I didn't fully hear that part, so therefore it ain't got my ass. And I just click rewind. Shit.
John Baptiste Hermann was the name of a man who, in 1969, was slain in Buffalo Narrows.
Whoa.
His killer was Frederick Moses McCallum.
Whoa.
The user who originally posted the image and the cryptic clue also happened to have a photo of McCallum as his profile picture. As to the meaning of the metadata correct part, that's anyone's guess. Perhaps it means there's more information hidden in the image. The OP also made a second post, this time with a string of seemingly random letters and numbers. This was found to translate into, "Letters are key." Since then, there have been no other posts. So, what is this all supposed to mean? Is it a confession? A riddle? Just an ARG? How does the photo fit into it all? Hopefully it's less sinister than the image and messages imply.
You know what? Y'all can really take the fun out of some damn videos. What happened to the ghost videos where we call it cap and shit? Got real for y'all, huh? Start sending real stuff. I won't watch this no more. I want to turn this off. I won't watch this, dog. What the hell is going on?
This is one of the only known pictures of the Leatherman, a traveling vagabond. Despite his story becoming quite infamous in Connecticut and New York, the Leatherman's true identity remains unknown.
So this a real picture?
He was given his nickname for the simple fact that no matter the weather or the season, he always wore a handmade leather suit.
Out of human skin.
From 1856 to 1889, he traveled a continuous circuit between western Connecticut and the Hudson River, a 365-mile route that took him 35 days to
Boy, go back. What'd he say?
To 1889, he traveled a continuous circuit between western Connecticut and the Hudson River, a 365-mile route that took him 35 days to walk. Everybody along the trail knew the Leatherman, and he traveled the route with such accuracy that he'd always arrive at the same places within a few hours of when he was expected to.
Man!
Whenever he came across a new scrap of leather on his trail, he would sew it into his ever-expanding suit.
Wait, when he come across what?
Scrap of leather on his trail, he would sew it into his ever-expanding suit. He hardly ever talked to anybody, communicating mostly in gestures and grunts. On the rare occasion he did talk, he spoke in broken English, and if asked about his background, he would abruptly end the conversation. Regardless, people fed him. When they offered him shelter, he'd always refuse. He lived in a series of caves along the trail that you can still explore to this day.
I'm good.
One such cave consists of an 8-foot vertical chute that you have to climb down, and a small tunnel that goes 10 to 15 feet back.
Yeah, I'm good.
Even during the harsh winters in that part of the USA, he stuck to his routine and continued to sleep in his caves.
And low-key, leave bro alone. I don't know what he did. So far, I'm gonna say, I rocks with bro. My camera about to die. Hold up. But I rocks her, bro. Cause my bad, my freaking camera had died on me, dude. So I had to go ahead and just plug him out of the charger real quick. But yeah, I didn't charge my battery, so it might be dying soon. But what I was gonna say, basically though, I really don't think there's nothing wrong with you. I think he just one of the people that he may just be a little mentally like challenged, whatever, some kind of way. But he seemed like he one of the people that stick so far. He seemed like one of the people that just stick to himself. And I know I just got my block I grew up with. Dude used to walk everywhere the same day, same time. So I know them kind of people. He was cool though. He used to talk to us though. He was cool. Never asked him about his past or anything like that though. But he was cool. He walked around the whole city with a freaking guitar, bro. And he'd play for if you asked him to stop and play. But basically, I'm getting that vibe from this guy. But I don't know. Dude might be crazy.
As in that part of the USA, he stuck to his routine and continued to sleep in his caves. Nobody knows why he lived the way he did, though medical professionals at the time said he was suffering from an emotional affliction. You can take that how you want. Regardless, he was judged to be of sound mind and was living a nomadic lifestyle by choice. He eventually passed away and was found with a French prayer book on his person.
Ooh.
Most people agree that he was probably either French or French-Canadian. Still, despite extensive research, nobody at the time, or even to this day for that matter, could work out his true identity.
Man, he had like no family or
The
nothing?
brass plaque over his final resting place simply reads, "The Leatherman." Tales and theories abound to this day. I admit this mystery isn't exactly creepy like all the others, but I'd never heard of this guy before, and I wanted to share his story. It's interesting to hear about local celebrities from times gone by, especially ones with unknown origins.
We got one in Flint. I don't know what area you from. If you're Flint, but we had one called I think his name was Bubblegum Man or something like that. Crazy, bro.
Man tools are even named after this guy, so he clearly had an impact on people back in the day. Let me know what you think about this mystery and all the others down in the comments below.
I think
Perhaps
he's just his own person, man.
Answers.
Just minding his business. That's what I think. I think he just be chilling, cooling. I think he's one of those type. But get me the fuck off this video. That's the end. What the heck? Did you see what I see? Boy, get me off here.
Hey guys, Lazy here, and thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video. I tried to find
something. Get me out of here, dog. Hey, I ain't gonna cap. Lazy Masquerade, bro. That I was not expecting that. I was expecting like another channel. I was like, all right, this sounds like one of them channels where Michael had like some ghost stories. We gonna watch boom boom. I'm gonna call a cap on a bunch of them. Would have been my first time checking. Oh, wet mouth fan boy, my bad. I be hearing, I be editing, but no, real talk though. But when I was first checking out, I was like, all right, this name sound like one of the ones that's about to be some ghost videos. We'll call a cat. That's how I was like, since it's my first time checking him out or her. My bad, don't know. I was like, look, I'm letting you know just because if y'all knew, if y'all come to the channel because that's the name y'all rock with, I call a cap on Ish. Boy, I think I can call a cap on zero, on none of that. I was like, bro, this is crazy. And my guy on the boat. Let me drive the boat. Watch out. But look, all jokes aside, though. I gotta hit you with some words, man. I love a good quote. You know that. Since you still here, let me go ahead. Let me go before I kick you out. Let me give you some fresh words. When I tell you this quote is so fire, especially if you're an entrepreneur, ooh, this one gonna really hit you. But you ain't gotta be. You can do other stuff and be feeling it. Just be quiet for a second. Let me tell you. Everyone wants to live on top of the mountain, but all the happiness and growth occurs while you're climbing it. Andy Rooney. Let me tell you about that one. Stop playing. See, cause you hear them words, but you don't hear them words. Everybody want to be on the top. Everybody want to be the biggest of something, the greatest of something, the best. You ever heard that saying? In order to be the best, you got to beat the best. You got to work your way up. Not only do you got to, that's the best part of your journey. I kid you not. That's going to be the best part. Because on your way up, you're going to weed out the ones who ain't there for you. You're going to pick up some new ones who got your back. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to give up. You're going to start again. You're going to start over. You're going to build so many memories. By the time you get to the top, man, no one will be able to bring you down, because your appreciation for it is too high. You know what it took to get there. You know you're gonna be up there. So enjoy your journey. Stop rushing. Stop saying you can't wait for something. Yes, you can. Chill out. Relax. Enjoy your life. Hey, there's no reason to fast forward it. You will never hear me say that again. I can't wait. Man, I think I said that though about the AMAs because BTS about to show off. Man, but I can't wait. I can wait. So can you. I tell you all the time. I love y'all. I love me. But I'm out.